Back on the Chamber Report, time now for a brand new business that just opened up in Anoka, and it is unique to say the least. With us today is Michelle Austin-Dehn, and you have a business called Our Marketplace. I can tell you when we did the ribbon cutting and put some pictures up on social media, I immediately had responses. People are asking, what is it? And they are so interested in that. So we've got all those people that are out there watching. Tell me a little bit about Our Marketplace and tell them as well.
Yeah, so what Our Marketplace is a zero waste refill store. We provide products that are traditionally disposable and products that are a little bit more earth friendly. So the average person throws away 5 pounds of garbage a day.
A day?
A day.
Wow.
And our goal is to make sure that our community is below average. Below average is good in this case.
Yes, below average is. So what is a zero waste refill store?
So the easiest way to explain what my store is with a little bit of show and tell.
Sure.
So I'll start with this here. So this, it's a little heavy, but this is a jug of dish soap. And when you come into my store, you'll notice that I have many jugs. I have dish soap, laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, lotion. And instead of buying something like this in a disposable plastic single-use container, you can come in with your own container, something similar to this, and you weigh it first. You put how much you want into it. You could fill it up. You could put in half. You weigh it again, and you pay for how much you put in. So, for example, this here is 7.4 ounces of dish soap, and it would cost you $2.70.
Wow. So you're not paying for packaging because you already have it.
Correct.
You're not paying for someone that had to deliver that packaged item somewhere. Your package, trip to downtown Anoka, load up, get back, and you're dealing with a quality product.
Correct, correct. So we also then have other products that are typically full of water, so therefore it's more cost to transport them. So we have laundry sheets, and we have disposable cleaning tabs. So this is the all-purpose. It looks like this. And then we also have items like this, which are in, we're rolling around here, which are in compostable packaging. So this is deodorant, and this is lip balm. And this is a shampoo bar. I know maybe you wouldn't get a lot of use out of it, but most people would.
No, it lasts for a lifetime, Michelle.
I have been using my shampoo bar for a little over a year.
Wow.
It's amazing. So then we have other products that are typically made out of plastic. This is a lint remover. Typically that's a plastic product. We have brushes that are made out of wood. And then we have other products that replace something that's typically disposable. Plastic wrap, for example. So these are silicone lids, and they just stretch over. They can go right on food. This is half of an apple here.
Wow.
This is a bowl. We got a can here. You aren't going to use all of your tomato sauce or whatever you
Coffee,
have
whatever,
in here.
yeah.
Yep. And then reusable bags. Bamboo toothbrushes, so instead of it being plastic, this composts, it breaks down. Instead of plastic disposable cutlery, we have this lightweight set that fits right into your purse or a briefcase. So if you're out on the run,
Take it
instead
into
of
work to eat lunch.
Yep, or if you're out and about and you're at like the food truck festival, you can use something like this instead of a disposable plastic
Genius.
fork. Yeah. These are kind of fun. These are greeting cards,
Yep.
and you plant them, and they grow wildflowers.
What?
Yeah, they're very fun. And then these are dryer balls, and they take the place of a dryer sheet. So you just throw these right into your dryer, and they help with static, and I just leave mine right in my dryer all the time.
Really?
Sometimes I have to be a little bit careful with my dog,
Sure.
but They work really well. So that's just an example of a few products that we have in our store.
Did I see a little Lego piece?
You did.
What's
Yeah.
what's that?
So this here, might have noticed that I talked a lot about plastic.
Yeah.
And I'm going to actually really read my notes on this one
Yeah.
because this is something that's very near and dear to my heart and really a lot of the reason why I opened up my business. So we have a plastic dilemma in our world. I mean, really, it's a crisis. Right now, there are 5 plastic islands that float around in our oceans.
I've heard about those, and they are getting a lot more publicity.
The largest one is twice the size of Texas.
Seriously, that I did not know. I knew it was big. I did
Twice
not know
the
it was
size
that big.
of Texas. Every piece of plastic that's been made still exists today.
Wow.
Only 9% of plastic is recycled. And plastic can be recycled at maximum up to 10 times before it's no longer good. It doesn't hold the integrity. So that's a problem. Americans use 100 billion plastic bags a year, and it takes 12 barrels of oil to produce that. A lot of our oil problem is plastic.
Right.
And I don't know that people really see the correlation with that.
Mm-hmm.
Americans throw away so many plastic forks, knives, and spoons in a year that they would wrap the equator 300 times. That's 7,470,435 miles.
Yeah. Right. Unbelievable.
600 million plastic bottles are thrown away in America, not every year, not every month, every day.
Wow.
Every day. I got more. Plastic, it doesn't decompose, but it breaks down into smaller pieces, and it's called microplastics. And those microplastics have been found in our food and our water, and it's estimated that we consume this many microplastics every month. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Researchers found, they did a study with water bottles, and out of 259 water bottles that were tested in 9 different countries, the 93% of them, which is 241, contained microplastics. The worst, or the highest concentration of the microplastics were found in Aquafina, Evian, and Nestea. There is microplastics in tap water. Also, they've been found, but the concentration has been much lower. Plastic chemicals are known to cause serious health problems, such as infertility, hormonal imbalances, ADHD, autism, cancer, and we're eating it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where my heart is.
Right.
It's really hard for me to prepare for a show like this, or when I start to do, market research with how I want to help educate people about the problem. It can feel really deflating to me. A trip that my family and I took to Chicago probably 2-3 years ago. We had a wonderful walking tour, and the tour guide was telling us about the Chicago River and how the time of the Chicago fire, people thought that the fire would stop at the river, but it didn't. Instead, the river started on fire because of how polluted it was.
Yeah.
And that was kind of a wake-up call for the people of Chicago, and they started to put a lot of things in place to change. And now they can find otters swimming in that river again. So it's
Yeah.
taken a long time, but it happened.
Yeah.
And I want to be part of that change. I want
Yep.
to be this earth advocate.
Well, I think we all know why you opened up a zero waste store. I mean, it just
Right,
makes
right.
sense. You obviously have a passion for
Yeah.
it. So how do you source your products?
So first, my products have to be earth friendly. They have to be good for the planet. They cannot contain micro beads of plastic, which is another thing that we didn't talk on, which are little pieces of plastic that are found in toothpaste and other cosmetics, and they're put there by the manufacturers because it's a cheap exfoliant. So my products are all natural. Secondly, I want my products to be cost effective. If I want everybody to change to this lifestyle, which I do, I know it's not feasible for all, I need to be able to provide products that are cost competitive. And then thirdly, it's location. I really try to source things locally as possible. It's better for the environment. It doesn't have to travel all over the world, all over the nation. It also helps keep our dollar local. That's something that's very important to me.
We've got them. They're interested. So where do they find you? What are your hours? When are you open, and how can they get more information?
Yeah, so I am located on the second floor of the bank building in Anoka, which is across the street from City Hall. The address is 2006 First Avenue. I'm upstairs. There is an elevator for anyone who needs that. I'm open on Tuesdays from 10 to 7, and then Wednesdays through Saturdays, 10 to 5. My online store is always open, and I will do local delivery within 20 miles or so. And that is available at ourmarket-place.com. And you can also follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
That's a lot of plastic out there, Michelle.
There really is.
I mean, the big one is twice the size of Texas. I think that says it all. Absolutely. Check this place out. There's a lot of interest in our marketplace. She is Michelle Austin-Dehn, and she is the owner of Our Marketplace right there in downtown Anoka, right off the corner of First Avenue North and East Main Street. As she mentioned, right across the street from Anoka City Hall. She's up on the second floor. And I'll tell you what, and I was up there and went through that store and had a chance to look at some stuff. She had stuff here today I didn't even realize that were there. I really like those can covers. Like those a lot. Hey, thank you for what you're doing. And this is going to work. People, it's an educational process.
It really is.
People need to be educated. And I want to end this real quick with, let's say somebody comes up there and they don't have a container. Do you have containers?
I do have containers.
You have containers?
I do have containers.
Something that they already have, but if not, and somebody wanted to get started on that road, you'd have something?
Absolutely.
Great. All right, hey, we got to start somewhere, and it can start with you. All right, we're taking a break and coming back here on the Chamber Report. Hope you stick with us. You did